What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything that she deserves.
Such a knobhead.
So do you want to be filled in on Alphabet before we carry on?
Oh, do I?
She's use the correct pronoun. There you go. She said all this stuff about Palestine and who she supported. It turns out they were like really heinous people. Anyway, more drugs, more drink. Then it proceeded to vomit all over the bedroom floor and all in its hair over its bed, and then still didn't bath and wore the same clothes the next day. So that's
wow, and that is what you are dedicating your time to.
People pay.
No,
that
what
person.
is wrong with these people?
Me, I ain't earned a fiver yet. Right, saved.
Sharing that 12p.
Right, have actually 12p. We're keeping it in the bank, brother.
Sake.
Have you watched Dracula's A Love Tale?
No.
I've got a link here to watch it on the phone. I'll send it to you. Dracula.
Oh, Dracula.
Dracula's.
Dracula's.
It's actually you saying it incorrectly.
I know, mine is Dracula's.
Dracula. I want to watch it, but it's like 3 hours.
Oh.
And I just ain't got for it. I tried to watch something for an hour the other day. The amount of conversations and people coming in asking me for something, I just don't know why I fucking bother.
Can't do it.
And the last like 10 minutes, I was like, I'm never ever going to finish this, am I? I'd been watching an hour programme with 4 breaks for 4 hours. I was like, for fuck's sake. And then I had to take the dog out. Oh, we went to Box Hill.
Did you?
Yeah, it was lovely. He was a bit of a dick when we got out of the car. And then once he had his moment, he chilled out and it was lovely. A lot, because there's a lot of dogs.
Yeah, I've never been up there with Hattie.
He done it, considering obviously he's a twat when he initially sees a dog. And then he's over it. It's the strangest thing. So, how are you feeling about the last one, finding a true case? Either a Halloween one or a really gruesome murder? Do you think you're going to be able to do it? Because that's like a 2-hour recording right there. Mine, then yours, or yours, then mine.
Fucking not.
Side eye me. There's got to be a case that fascinates you.
No, there
Like,
isn't.
I've started,
it makes me sad and I avoid them.
Is it Jason that it's based on? I've started watching the real story about, I think it's the Chainsaw Massacre. Who that's based on, I'm watching the real story.
Oh.
That's a fascinating one because he had mummy issues. Mummy. Like, literally, it's all because the mum was crazy, which then he had mental issues, but that made his mental issues worse. And the first person he killed was his brother. And then imagine that his brother was still alive.
Okay.
Yeah. And then like finger raped his mum when she had a stroke. Might tell that story. It seems like a good story. I listened to last week's. The amount of times you talk about anal rape.
Really? Really? Was it me?
What?
Was it me?
You just love to talk about the old anal rape.
Was it me?
Yes.
I feel like most of your stories have something to do with arse. You have a bit of butt in your stories normally.
It's you and the anal rape. That or Animal Farm with you.
Oh yeah.
Look, my Face ID is like, nope.
Who?
Look.
Who are you?
Nope. I tried, Alfie was like, can you send me £2? And I couldn't open it.
Can you send me £2?
Oh, he's desperate for this job to start.
Oh, bless him.
I reckon it'll be next week sometimes. He's just waiting to hear.
Has he gone for training and stuff?
He's done some training. He went in for an hour, then he did some training online, and now he's waiting because it'll be Sutton for a little while until the one opens up down the road from you. God help you. Do yours like McDonald's?
Well, obviously, mine have been taught that in McDonald's they are baby burgers and children nuggets.
Okay.
Because you know, all the children missing in the world are in McDonald's.
Okay. Specifically in
Yeah,
McDonald's,
it's
right?
McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's McDonald's.
So they don't eat McDonald's.
Oh yeah, we do.
Oh. That's where that was going. You're like, no, they love a baby's foot.
No. Yeah, nom 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 nom. No, that's what they are told by their other parent, and I, as a not so supportive parent in that field, laughed at them and then said,
do
"Let's
you
go
think
get
there
some chicken."
is any truth to that?
Oh, probably.
I know that in bread there's human hair and actual bird feathers in white bread. Did you know that?
I don't really eat white.
Me
bread, I have to
neither.
admit.
And
I do
then
tend to have brown bread.
I
over.
remember after learning that fact,
But
I could taste it. I could like taste feathers.
I can't say I've ever tasted feathers.
No,
in bread.
it was psychological because obviously knowing that and then eating it. Do you remember when there was horse meat in Tesco's? That upset me.
Yeah, and the whole chicken foot in the McDonald's milkshakes.
Yeah. I mean, that upset me because I wouldn't knowingly eat a horse, but I don't know why I'm so high and mighty because I eat other animals. But I'm like, I draw the line at a horse.
Yeah, but it's the idea of eating like a dog as well, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
you just don't do it.
No, or cats.
We these are pets. These are things
Yeah,
that
children.
we love and adore. Although I love cows.
I like cows.
Oh my god, there's
But
this
they
thing.
are tasty.
There's this. Okay, fair. But there's this thing where you can go and cuddle with cows.
Where?
Sadly, it's up north, but I still want to do it. I want to cuddle.
I feel like we haven't done
cow.
anything in ages.
We haven't.
Let's book and do something.
I think we need to go and book and do something.
Like a fright night or something.
Yeah,
That would be fun.
yeah. Like really shit our pants up.
Yeah. It's good to get scared.
Yeah, maybe we should look at booking something.
Okay.
Actually, so that it's there.
Oh, look. That might help with today's episode.
Yeah, I will call that in.
Oh, did you, on the video, when you introduced last week, and I'm like, no, when I introduced, I'm like, welcome to Middle Age, you go,
I know.
and I was like,
left it in there.
I'm like, welcome to Middle Age. I was like,
I know.
I was like,
what am I doing?
you didn't even ask me to start again. You were just, fuck it. Your whole face was like,
I did see it, and I was like, oh,
never mind.
it is what it is.
Moving on.
I did that.
Oh, so much makeup, I'm going blind. Right.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, there's
Zero
black
dear.
everywhere. Where is this black coming from?
Hattie, I blame the dog.
Yeah, it's the dog. Nothing to do with my excessive makeup skills. Right. Okay. I'm like losing
But your
vision.
hair is all over your lashes.
There we go. That might be it then. There you go. There's one. It's the glue. I've got glue heavy. Said to Alfred, do you think I need eyelashes? And he was like, yes. And I was like, no. Right.
Well, I've lost one. Don't know where the other one is.
You'll find it. It'll just be randomly stuck to something.
God knows where my nails are.
I know where all mine are. I just couldn't be bothered. I've got to take them off.
I can't find them.
Yeah, I can't wear them on Tuesday, so I didn't even bother. Hello, everyone. Hello. Start again.
Wait, am I ready?
Yeah. Do your nose thing. Exactly.
I can't because I've got a lot of makeup on.
Exactly. Go everywhere.
I'm
God
quite,
help me taking
I'm
this
quite
off
heavy
later.
on the makeup. I'm going Costco's with Helen later, like this.
To what? She got a Costco card. She get that
She's got her
fucking
sisters.
quiet.
No, she's got her sisters. And she's like, do you want to go into Costa's? I'm like, have you got a card?
You're
She's
going to
like,
spend a fortune.
I said, all I want to get is a really big bag of washing tablets.
Good luck with that.
I really want them. She's like, I'm going for pizza. I'm going to go get pizza with that.
That's the whole reason to go to Costco.
That's what she's going to Costco's for. I'm like, I don't care what you're getting, but
That's so weird.
I want.
Have you told her about Iceland's pizza?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you give her that
It's made
picture?
French. Yes.
Did she go,
She did actually.
No. No. Right, ready?
She did actually. Also, have you put your thing down on the girls' chat? dates you can do?
I ticked all of them.
Oh,
I ain't got life.
I've got to do that tonight.
No other friends.
I gotta do that.
Well, you just got to pick the weekends that you ain't got. I just don't know if it's going to go ahead. And then Helen can only do like, let me have a look. Helen's like, I can do 2027. I'm like, you need
It's
to calm
normally
down.
Sarah.
You need to calm
She
down.
can do 2029.
Where am I going, girls news? Helen, is that it? Is that all that Helen? Oh no, she can do 29th of November.
But 5th.
Keeley can't.
Okay, so the 2 bottom ones are the ones that everyone is.
Nobody else has done it. It's so annoying.
No, I'm going to do it tonight. I need to do it tonight.
Has Tasha read? Yes, she has. Mine went green. Yeah, everyone. No, don't want to do that.
What are you doing? Go back.
Yeah, I didn't mean
Slide
to do
it
that.
to the side. And you can see who's. Yeah, everyone's it.
Nothing. Mate, it's a lot of work. Do you know that?
Yeah. I looked at it yesterday.
Just respond, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got to respond. I'll respond later.
Not just you, everybody else. Otherwise, it's never going to happen.
Mhm.
And even then, I question it. What are we thinking?
Don't know, just they haven't got a date yet.
That year that we went up to that market in London was nice. The only problem was getting home. That was a fucker. Market or something Christmassy. We had mulled wine.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I think it was in Kingston, wasn't it?
It was lovely. It was just that it was getting home was like death.
Yeah.
Maybe we have a look, see what's going on.
Yeah, it would be nice to do something Christmas.
It would be nice to do something rather than just going out, getting shit-faced, having a row and going home. It would make a nice change, do you know what I mean?
I know, last year we did alright.
Last year was funny. You were the letdown last year.
I weren't a letdown, I was the show.
In the toilet.
I was the show.
You were funny. I don't blame you. Me, apparently I just kept falling down the stairs. Don't remember any of that.
My neighbour got abused.
Yeah, by Helen. Not on purpose though.
I don't know.
Maybe. She was like, she's my best friend. Right, are you ready now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, what are we doing?
We're doing, it's Halloween Day.
There's nothing in particular, is it? It's just Halloween.
Just Halloween.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah. Hello everyone and welcome to Middle Aged Opinion. I'm your host Ellie.
And I'm your host Emily, and we are looking at. Oh, I didn't notice you there.
Very subtle.
We are looking at spooky skeletons. I think I said that last time. Halloween special.
And then do your ghosts everywhere. That little rhyme you do.
Ghosties, go away. You're not real.
Anyway, me and Emily discussed doing a little bit of goth makeup instead of dressing up with Halloween colours, and I feel like I nailed it.
Nailed it.
I feel like this has nailed it, and it less than 10 minutes it took me to do all this. Very quick. Moving on. Done.
I went for a more subtle goth glam
I went for witch.
because I have to go outside like this.
I'll happily go outside like this. Yeah,
Walk the dog.
The only time I remember it's on is when I touch myself. Which is all the time, yeah.
Oh dear. I couldn't find any really good alien encounter type.
Oh, you went for Alien.
I
What
had
did
a look
Alfie
at
tell you to do?
everything and I was really. I think I was looking for something in particular, but I don't know what it was. I just
Alfie
wanted something
said
different.
wasn't Mimic. Said the Appalachian Mountains. I said we've done that.
I've got one Appalachian Mountain.
Then it's
story.
Skinwalkers.
I've got one Skinwalker.
Oh,
story.
sweet. Yeah, he was like, do Skinwalkers. I was like, that's a good one. I've done one before.
Yeah, I was just looking for those slightly different stories because I've got.
That's
reading
me on the
a lot.
finale. How many more do we need? So we've got one out. Let me just check. Right, we've done this
lot.
one. So 2 today.
Mm.
And then 2 more. So obviously the finale. Ooh. So let's do the maths. Okay. we're here today.
Yeah.
And then next Friday we're at yours.
Mhm.
We only need, do we need one? Right, so we're doing 2 today, 1, 2. Then we only need 1 on Friday, and then we can do Slutty Confessions after 1 on Friday. And then we've got the finale, which would be this week, at yours again.
Okay.
On the Friday.
Yeah, because
That's the longest one.
they are with us until the 29th.
Yeah, so today we've got 1, 2.
Yep.
But then I'm at yours here anyway.
Yeah.
So then we've got 1 plus Slutty Confessions.
Mhm.
Then we can do the finale on this Friday, the 17th.
Mhm.
Meaning, are they still with you here?
Yeah.
Fine, meaning you can just have the day off. Because then we have 2 in the bank for after Halloween.
Fine.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I feel like it did. I feel like I calculated that quite well.
Yeah. They don't go until the 29th, but they have told me that they're with me for Halloween.
So they go on the 29th and they're back on the 30th. One day.
I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure you're with your dad. And they're like, no, he's said that he's apparently going to a party. And I'm like, well, he hasn't discussed that with me. Maybe you're going with him to the party. They're like, oh, no, I don't think so, Mum. I'm like,
We're not invited. Okay, fine. What are you going to do for Halloween? Just trick or treat?
I haven't got my kids as far as I'm concerned.
So what are you going to do then? Just trick or
That
treat
is
with the
the
kids?
first time in the whole month that I will have away from my kids.
What day is Halloween? 30th or 31st? I don't have to think about it anymore, do I? Well, if you've got the boys, and then
No, because this we could go and do something Halloween-y.
you better send an email. You better send an email because then we could book something.
We can book something because my children are with their father.
So send an email and check that they're with their
It's
father.
bullshit that I have to do that.
Shall I do this makeup for the
Yeah,
Halloween
what should we
thing?
do? Where should we go? Oh, I've got loads of things. There's a free thing. I've sent it to you. You should look on Insta. Just have a quick look.
Okay. On Ellie, yeah?
No,
On
I don't
Middle
send
Age?
nothing to Ellie anymore.
I've
Like,
set
who's Ellie?
I've set him up a little page.
Oh, he should be friends with Hattie.
Okay, I'll send her a friend request. Make sure you respond. I don't think she likes it
She's just
today.
like, fuck him. She's not even laying on the blanket. She's got a
Yeah.
foot on it.
Yeah. Right, hold on. It's not. Oh, we need to email him and come
Oh,
up.
yeah.
The next Saturday
Yes.
you're here. That's when we're doing it. Which will be November. What subject are you thinking?
That's,
Hold on.
is that Insta?
Yes.
Right, go on Insta. I sent you. No, go up.
No, you sent me. She sent me a cum towel.
Did you? It was confused. Do you know, like that
No.
one, either that one or that one. They might be the same. Maybe I'll say.
You and me this October, London Free.
Free Pumpkin Festival. How cute. And
Maybe we do a bit of funky makeup.
then, I can't remember what the time they said it open. He does tell you as you watch
It's like
it.
the light thing. Oh.
Yeah, but pumpkins and
Okay.
obviously it's free.
It's just train fare, maybe something to eat.
Yeah. Just
Can we book
hold
it?
your finger on it and make it go faster.
Oh. You're just happy about the music.
Yeah.
It's literally just pumpkin show.
Well, it's supposed to tell you that. Oh, click down here maybe. I can't remember. She was talking about
Right,
it,
the
about what
official
time-
dates haven't been announced yet.
The entry is free, and it suggests what times, like, because it's family friendly.
Yeah.
So what times to sort of get there. That's where it is.
Curve Garden. I don't think I've ever been there before.
But they've got street food, I think it says as well.
Perfect. Because I'm still thinking about those loaded fries. Sometimes the picture comes up on my phone and I'm like, oh.
Good stuff.
If you ever need
Okay. Yeah. Right. We've done the hello bit, haven't we?
Yeah.
Right, so
We're
tell
in.
them what we're doing.
I've done
If
that
they
as well.
could- No,
haven't I?
you didn't. We just spoke about how I took it far. You
I said
didn't
we're
take
doing
it
Halloween,
as far.
spooky, and then you made me sing my song.
Okay. Oh yeah, you did. Sorry, I've been casting so many spells. I forgot. Right, shall I start this one?
Yeah.
Ready to go. I have a ghost story. I almost win. Australian was like, I've got a ghost story, mate. What, your thingy bob?
That's alright, I've got enough I can see.
Okay.
Enough.
Right. I have a ghost story. Demonic activity. I didn't write it. When I was 17, why have you got this one?
No.
Oh,
Just seen how long it was.
not too
It's
bad.
not too long.
It's one scroll. When I was 17, I had the most horrifying 3-ish months of my life. My mum asked me one day if I was angry. That's not what they said. They said on day. If I was angry when I'd come home because she kept hearing the basement door slam. My room was in the basement at this time. I didn't think anything of it. Maybe I did slam the door by accident. Cut to later that night, I am playing some games on my computer in the living room, listening to music. My dad's asleep on the couch behind me. My mum fast asleep as well in their bedroom. I hear the basement door open and slam. I take my earbuds out and listen. My first thought that my sister randomly came home from college, yet even that was weird as it was like 12:30 a.m. I'm listening and I hear the door open and slam again. The door handle had a very distinct sound when it turned. Excuse me. I hear both and I get up and begin to wake up my dad. I say, Dad, somebody's breaking into the house. He kind of brushes me away and mumbles a bit, but then the door opens and slams again. Realising I was serious, my dad wakes up. I hand him the fire poker, fucking straight up the arse. That's not what it says. And I had to bring the arse into it tonight. And I have the fire shovel, and we start to search the house. We search downstairs to find no one. Doors were locked, windows locked, no one was there. We both just kind of shrugged and went back upstairs. From there, it starts to get even weirder and more unexplained. It's a rather long story, but I'm happy to share if anybody is interested. What do you think?
Why is he only given half a bloody story?
Well, because I'm assuming the rest of the story is
It's
seriously...
long.
Yeah, is long.
But
But it will be... This is the beginning of the paranormal activity.
mate, I mean, slamming doors is too much for me already. Like,
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Dad, someone's trying to break in.
Fuck off.
Like, serious, I got the poker.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like any of my stories. They all make me feel unnerved, and I don't like things like that.
No.
Slamming doors, that's not normal.
No, it's... To me, it's the beginning of a possession, paranormal activities, you know, like what you see and you read about in these horror stories and films, this, that and the other, where it starts small and the more reaction, the more energy you give, and then it then ultimately turns into
Like someone's been possessed.
like a fucking nightmare. Exactly. Then fucking pea soup's coming out and their fucking neck spinning round. So yeah, it gives the beginning of paranormal activity. Top comment. What time would you be typically be coming home? Common times, doors would slam. Dates that this has occurred. General location of home. I know.
But if you have all that information, is that going to
Literally.
help you?
The doors start to slam past midnight, sometimes in summer. More stories, please. So people are just intrigued by this story and where they are now. But for me, I would ask for a blessing and get the fuck out of there. Especially like with doors randomly slamming.
It's a no.
It's a no. Go on, darling.
I hate it.
Oh,
You get
a little itchy. We just a little. Oh, it's the fucking shit on my face.
So, well, I realised by putting like a full face of makeup on how old my skin is looking
Here,
because of all the creases.
not there.
Yeah,
Yours
I'll
the
have
same.
it.
Mine is there.
I need to be hydrated. I'm not drinking enough water.
Actually, it's Botox that we need.
No, it is not.
I actually don't mind it because I still don't think I look 41 years old. I'm
No.
sure I do, but
No,
I feel like I don't.
I don't think you do. Although I don't really know what I think a 41-year-old looks like.
I feel like it's the Golden Girls. That was amazing. Everybody shat themselves, including the dog.
Where are all your
What?
girls?
What girls?
Dolls?
Don't know.
Why
One
she
minute
don't-
they were here,
Fuck off.
next minute
Why
they
is there only
weren't.
one
Have
up
you
there?
checked your house?
Listen, if there's one at my house, it'd be out the window, mate.
They're expensive dolls.
If you've left anything at my house like that, it's going out the window. It's not sticking about, I'm telling you now.
I know what's doing. Let me turn off the heating. I'm listening. I'm all ears.
Okay. Elderly lady lets me sleep.
Lets them sleep.
Lets me sleep.
I'm concerned about that.
Okay. More than 20 years ago, I, 49 female, left an abusive husband. I had moved from Canada to the US for him. When I made the decision to leave him, I saved as much money as I could, which turned out to be around 50,000 US dollars. On the day I left, he said good luck with that and took my purse. Good luck getting on a plane without ID. Were his last words to me. As this was just after 9/11, I knew it would be difficult to get my two children, 6-month and 9-month females. They are both Canadian, across the border. What?
6 months and 9 months. That's not
That's
possible.
what it says.
That's not possible.
That can't be right. Maybe she means 6 years and 9 months.
Okay. Yeah.
But that is what it says. I'm not
I
reading it
believe you. It's not possible.
She was busy.
Yeah.
Anyway. But they're both Canadian, across the border. So I was already stressed out. But I got on a bus through him. You didn't need ID on a bus. What's it say?
Arse hat.
What's it? Oh, it does say arse hat, doesn't it?
Yes. I like that. I hear that quite a bit.
You bus arse hat.
Yeah, fair play. That's wanker. That's wanker.
I paid for tickets and we left. I had cargo pants on and all of the 50,000 was in the various pockets. He didn't know I took the money. About 3 days into the journey, I was exhausted. Caring for a baby, and a 6-year-old on the bus was brutal. An elderly lady across the aisle from us asked if she could hold my daughter. Seeing as if it was relatively safe, I handed her over. The lady looked at me and said, "Why don't you try and sleep for a while? I've taken care of 4 children and 8 grandchildren, if that helps." My son moved over to sit next to her and I handed her the diaper bag and fell asleep. I woke up 4 hours later. My daughter was asleep in the woman's arms and my son was playing with his cars happily as a clam. The bus was pulling into Chicago and I decided to use some of my money to buy this woman lunch or just give her some money. But when I got off the bus, I couldn't find her. I searched everywhere. Nothing. To this day, I think she was an angel. I wish I could have found her. She has no idea what she did for us.
Yeah, I love that.
It's nice, isn't it? I know
I-
it wasn't spooky, but it was an encounter.
It was actually spiritual. It was spiritual, and I love it because this is what I said to you, like, literally in the last podcast about when you forget your keys and this, and you have to, time stops you because the universe, your guardian angels are watching out for you.
Yeah.
This time they sent someone something to step in, like an earth angel to step in. So she got 4 hours of rest, meaning she was able to mentally cope with the rest of that journey and what that meant for her. And it's actually a really, really beautiful story.
Although I just don't know whether I'd hand my kids over to somebody on a bus. Because what if that bus did stop and like you're asleep?
I get what you're saying, but sometimes I think you just know. I think you just know, babe. You know what I mean? It's, you know, I say this to you all the time, pattern recognition, this, that and the other. Don't forget that woman was running away from an abusive relationship. So for her to trust a stranger says everything about that stranger. And if they really were divine, right, then of course the overwhelming comfort would have been there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like that. Top comment?
Oh, it was. I'm happy you met an angel and hope you and your children found a better life. This was beautiful. Truly think angels are around us every day. 100%. My sister and I got caught in the undertow and almost drowned in the Gulf of Mexico. 2 young men swam out to us and helped us get back to shore. When we tried to thank them, they were just gone. Maybe good Samaritans, but it was seriously my mum hugged us, turned round and they were gone. So thankful yours found you when you needed it. Yeah.
I love that. I do. What a wholesome story.
It's a nice one.
It's a nice one, which makes a change for us. On to mine.
Yeah, my next one's a trigger warning abuse one.
Anal by the demons. Right.
Now I'll let you know.
Do I have a mimic? My daughter just turned 13. She started reaching why she kept hearing us say her name. Sorry, let me start again. Because I have pre-read these, I promise. My daughter just turned 13. She started researching why she kept hearing us say her name or come here when we never were talking. Soon after I started hearing stuff, well, my husband's and son's voices, I even heard, "Hey mummy, come here." I stopped what I was doing and stood there. My son was at his dad's house.
Nope.
Recently, I was cleaning out my walk-in closet when my husband came in and said, "How'd you get in here so fast and without me seeing you?" I asked what he meant, as I've been there for a good while. He then replied, "No, I just saw you pass me in the hallway." I've just got shivers everywhere. To walk towards the kitchen. The next day, I was outside looking for my husband, so I whistled because he wasn't responding. I heard, "Why are you whistling?" I said, "Where are you? Why aren't you answering me?" I then heard his voice say, "I'm back here." I then walked out, back to our garden. That stopped the moment I didn't see him and turned around, went up front, and he was watering the plants and he had his headset on. I asked him why he said he was out the back when he wasn't there. He said, "I never said anything to you. I didn't even hear you." Something else. My dog looks in areas of the house now and he growls when there's nothing there that we can see. We also smell cigarette smoke. And some nights
This story's making me feel sick.
we do not smoke. Okay. I'm deeply uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I think mimic.
Can't believe she whistled as well.
You
We don't whistle.
We don't whistle.
We don't whistle. Don't whistle. We don't whistle.
I
I
whistle
can't
all the
whistle.
time. Watch.
I can't
Cheers.
whistle. He's like, fuck off.
Nah,
You
really
look,
don't
she's about to chew it. Like she's going to choke.
Why would she choke?
Because
they're actually for dogs. She's fine unless she tries to
See,
swallow
look,
it.
Look,
Do you let her have them?
not often.
Oh, okay, because
They're
there's
like
like
treats.
loads around here.
They're like Christmas treats and birthday treats.
Everybody keeps buying him them, and I'm like, go on, dear baby. Go on, dear baby, because he come at 16 kg. Like, look at him now. I'm thinking about a diet now.
No, he don't need a diet.
He looks great though,
He
doesn't he?
looks so healthy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, sorry.
no, I don't like it, and I thought because it said mimic, right?
Yes. Do I have a mimic? So they're like,
So-
what the fuck is this?
I thought, and now I may be wrong because maybe I've
Body.
read too many and listened to too many, and I'm sort of merging different types. But I thought mimic was like more like you didn't see mimics.
Well, a mimic, I mean, we really need to re-look into that. But as far as I understand, a mimic is exactly what it says. It mimics you. So
But
it mimics...
I thought mimics were they come in shapes of animals, but you tend to hear them.
I believe it's a fast... I don't think that is the only... Let's have a quick Google because that will be helpful.
That was sort of my thoughts on. That's what I thought. You know, mimics
Let's
were.
read the definition.
But nope.
It says demon, first
Yes.
of all.
Well, we gathered that one.
Right, a mimic is something or someone that is very good at imitating others.
Yeah, but that's like as in like.
Right. A mimic ghost is a paranormal entity described in folklore and video games that impersonates people they target, like a familiar voice or even a physical appearance.
So a physical. Okay.
My whole
okay.
body is like...
Because in my head, I
Yeah.
thought it was voice.
I feel like we've read a story before where people have seen. Do you know what I mean? Okay. They are
Oh,
often,
yeah.
yes.
where they've like looked down the bottom of the garden, it's got closer and closer with the lightning.
And then
that thing.
things start to
It freaked
appear. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Physical appearance to gain trust or cause confusion and fear. They are often characterized or described and sometimes malicious, gaining access by posing as a loved one or a friend. In the video game, whatever that is called, the mimic is a type of ghost that can temporarily adopt the abilities and traits of any other. I think mimics are a type of demon. That's what I think, because I've never read a story or heard anyone be like, oh, lovely mimic, had a cup of tea, do you know what I mean? Or that didn't, you know, like that story I've told you about me, the moment of calm and the comfort, there's never ever a story of like people hear these voices and they're instantly like something's wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think that they are types of demon stick. I'm never, obviously no one's ever written and said the mimic got me.
No, because too late then. No one
And
ever
this
knows that
this
ends.
is what's happened.
Yeah.
I'd love to read a story about someone who's actually had a full interaction with a mimic. You're like, I wouldn't. It's not my type of story.
I don't know.
Top comment. I also believe that you may have a mimic. I don't know if there are different types of spirits or if there are different spirits at all. It also very, very hard not to answer, especially when you don't know that you have one. Was there any reason lately that you could have brought it home to your house? I honestly don't know if one would just pop up. Have you done anything lately that is different than what you usually would do? Have you brought something that is previously owned? This is really scary. I am scared for you. If you do decide to sage and smudge, I've never heard of that. Oh my god, that's
What's
scary.
smudging? It's saging, isn't it?
Okay. Please make sure it is done by someone who knows
Who's holy.
what you are doing.
Someone who is holy.
They did answer back. We swear at work it's haunted. We all hear stuff. Oh, so at work they think that it's haunted. I'm alone often in the mornings before opening. Being as I am the manager, I started to think it came from there.
Yeah, but she must have brought something home for it to come. Like
Or
to
it's attached. Remember, they attach.
Yeah, but how do they don't just pick a person and attack, like sit on
Yeah,
them and go
but
home
remember,
with them.
so
There must have been some sort of interaction where they've let
or
it in.
they have a weakness, so they've latched on and then they chip away, don't they? Sometimes to the point I want to leave the building. What's there is stronger too. He plays with dogs' toys, making them squeak, pulling charts completely apart. I don't know, nothing like this was happening until whatever is there started showing its presence more. It's even whispering now at work and scaring my nighttime employers extremely bad. I'm about to sage that place too. Oh mate, I've been waiting to get some holy water and sage. It's gotten to the you're either gonna piss it off.
Burn the building down. Burn it.
What's even weirder is every single store for the company says that the store is haunted. I'm wondering if it's deep in corruption. All other stores named their ghost. I tell people we do not name it. That's the only thing I can think of, other than being a CNA for 8 years. Don't know what that is. But I've never had this happen to me before. Something else is going on that it's latched on. Something is latched on. Why is it latched on?
So what she's saying is all of her properties, all of her business
So
properties?
whoever she works for, every single one of their stores claims to have a spirit in it. So what the fuck is this? Is this
What the fuck is this?
yeah, what the fuck is it that has such bad negativity drawn towards it? Yeah. Please don't use sage, as it will not help you with your problem. Sage is very traditional medicine for people, blah, 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 blah. You have to know what you're doing, basically, that person's saying. But that story's fucked up, isn't it?
Well, you went from one thing to like it got a bit extreme, didn't it?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, I think...
But the actual story is, how has it got home with her?
Right,
How
so...
is it now in her home?
Either...
Impersonating her husband.
Right, so... Either it is something from the store or it's not. It's something completely different. But whatever it is seems to have latched onto her. Now, they generally, like, if you've ever watched... real stories about exorcism, anything like that, they latch on because they know that there's a way in with that person. It's very rare that you hear someone was like, they weren't going through their own little crisis or whatever, like, you know, tug of war with faith and whatever. So whatever has latched on, and now is getting deeper and deeper because it's now interrupting the home life. It's now getting into all aspects of the life. But then you have to stop and ask yourself, why? How has this happened?
Yeah, no, I don't like that, and I'm a bit worried about her.
I am as well. I'm worried about the whole family because it says to me something more is going on, that they have let this negativity.
I don't think she's let it, but yeah, there's definitely... You're right, there must be some sort of weakness within her.
The thing is,
for them to
babe,
have got it home, and there must be something weird going on with her work.
the thing is, if I was sitting here minding my own business and one of the boys called me, I would answer.
Of course you would.
I'd say, what the fuck do you want now? But I would answer. So, you know, people like don't answer.
But you do answer your family.
You do.
Especially
like,
when you know they're in.
what I don't like is that it's now appearing to the husband. So it became her, went into the kitchen when she was sorting out the cupboard. I wish she'd come and sort out my cupboard. but you get what I mean. I don't like it. It's like it's getting stronger. So first it started with a name. First it started with hey. Now it's appearing. Now it's so it's feeding, and that's what I mean.
Yeah, it's getting bigger.
So it is time probably to reach out, or completely stop all communications unless you physically see someone. You do not answer. Saying that, it could be the mimic.
Or you just burn it down. Burn your house down.
Just burn it all down. Burn the kids, burn your husband, and then take it from there, really.
Start fresh.
Start fresh, yeah, why not? Over to you.
Ghost was mad that I was leaving.
Oh. Do you want to be lonely?
I heard some ghost stories being talked about and wanted to share this old one I have from 20 years ago. I will preference this that my mother had my home exercised when I was a kid, so I never had too many encounters with ghosts. I've been told that since I was there for the exorcism, there's a mark on my aura or something that scares ghosts. I've been told that.
Okay.
I don't know. Would you say that's true? I don't know if that would be true.
I wouldn't know.
But since I never saw anything to prove ghost stories, it never really scared me. This encounter happened at my workplace. Fucking workplace.
Just stop working. I feel like it's a sign.
Yeah. It's overrated.
Yeah.
Which was a really nice souvenir shop in River Street in Savannah, GA.
Yeah.
Savannah is supposed to be one of the most haunted places in the US. I feel like every place in the US is the most
Literally. That's all we keep hearing.
Part of my job interview was to test whether I was scared of ghosts and if the store's most prominent ghosts liked me. My boss even showed me security tapes of the ghost walking by the front door. This ghost was notorious for breaking merchandise by tossing them feet away from the shelves. He was also known to break the heads off the girl statues known for movie Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. While I worked there, the ghost antics dropped dramatically, so my boss thought the ghost really liked me, despite the fact I told her about the exorcism story. I began to think the same until I was talking to a co-worker about my up-and-coming deployment. I was a reservist, and I was getting called up to go to OIF. Oh, so she's part of the military. During this time, I was unboxing these creepy porcelain dolls.
The fucking store is this?
And placed them on the shelf. The exact moment I said when my last day at work was, the biggest porcelain doll we had was thrown from the shelf and its heavy head made contact with my skull. I reported this to my boss and she looked at the tapes. This doll flew 4 feet to make contact with my head, so she made sure I was never alone on my last days, just in case if something else happened, and I stayed away from those dolls.
Okay, first I want to see the footage of said doll being thrown. I don't know why it's not there.
A souvenir shop.
Okay, but
What?
But first of all, she took the job,
Yeah.
knowing that there were spirits there.
Yeah.
Which makes me extremely uncomfortable.
I think it's weird that part of her interview was about, so how do you feel about ghosts?
Yeah.
Did you get on with them?
Would you take that job?
Nope.
Nope, me neither. No.
I'm like, what?
Saying that, there's not a lot out there, is there? Maybe.
Don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. I don't know, because obviously the shop, and then it's part of the shop, so I don't know.
I mean, you'd risk having a porcelain doll's head thrown at you.
But only because she was leaving.
Yeah.
What
I
are
mean-
her other signs that the ghost liked her? It just didn't bother her.
It didn't bother her.
And can you imagine the write-offs as you're, because you know when merchandise gets damaged, they just do a little explanation and then it gets sent back to the manufacturer. Ghost Gerald threw it across the room at someone's head. They'd be like, you can't write that off, mate. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know.
It's a weird.
It's a very strange story. What do the comments say?
I love Savannah. Had many experiences on tours. I do think the ghost was upset you were leaving. Maybe the exorcism that happened and imprinted on your aura provided comfort. So OP then replied saying, I hope so. I hadn't had many other ghost encounters despite being in haunted areas. I do love Savannah as well and miss it often. Do you have access to the footage? This would be interesting to see. OP, sadly no, I lost contact with that boss. Like I said, it was almost 20 years ago.
What I do find strange is generally someone that's participated in an exorcism is generally people who are only of the faith, because obviously that protects you. And second of all, when they say it's a mark, like a protection, I don't think so, because generally spirits and especially anything negative, not saying this ghost is negative, generally if you have the power to do an exorcism, which I say that because there's only certain people in the world still to this day that can do an exorcism, I don't see how the ghost would be like, oh, you're great because you've done it. It's a very strange story. I don't really know what to say. It's
Moving
weird.
on.
Yeah. I'm like trying to put it together in my mind and
No,
I'm
it's just
all a bit
weird.
like...
It's just weird.
Right. Okay. How funny my next story. Okay. Was that your third?
No, second.
Second. I don't know where we're at. Seriously, has anybody witnessed someone who was possessed or went through an exorcism? What's your story? Okay. One of my teachers who used to work at a boarding school, and one night during a school movie night, a student left to use the restroom. And after a bit of time had gone by, my teacher went to check on her to make sure that everything was okay. She wasn't. She was huddled in the corner of a shower, foaming at the mouth. There's hair there and it's really itchy. I'm like, do you want to let him out? That's fine.
No, because that means I've got to let him back in.
Yeah, alright, fair play. Huddled in the corner of the shower, foaming at the mouth with bloodshot eyes. My teacher freaked out.
So who is this?
Right, shall I just start again?
Yeah.
One of my teachers used to work at a boarding school, and one night during a movie night, a student left to use the restroom. And after some time had gone, my teacher went to check on her to make sure that everything was okay. She wasn't. She was huddled in the corner of a shower, foaming at the mouth with bloodshot eyes. My teacher freaked out and called a couple of others over, and the chick started spewing out random, incoherent things in a really deep voice. Oh. Eventually, she snapped out of it and didn't remember a thing. They went to her dorm room after, and I guess that she had things like Satan, it's Satan written on her bunk bed and stuff. Pretty creepy. Shall I do the edits?
Yeah, keep going.
Edit. By they going back to the dorm room, I meant the teacher and two other supervisors. After this incident, the girl left school. Edit 2. I just remember that my teacher said she was hissing at her. Small details, but I thought I'd throw it in there. A lot of really good points were brought up about diseases, etc. I'm assuming someone said rabies. And it is likely that that's what happened. I haven't given the story a ton of thought, heard it a little while back, then I saw this thread and thought I would share it here. But I'm really glad these points were brought up. could have likely been a medical issue, but that is what happened. And plus all the Satan stuff, the signs, it made the story creepy nevertheless. Go on. People literally.
I mean, that must have been really unsettling to see.
Yeah.
Like, I think my head probably would have gone like, what have you taken? Like, I don't know, I feel like I would have gone towards like, she'd taken something and was having a reaction to it. But yeah, I feel like I would have gone down the medical route as well.
Not me.
I know you would not.
Not if somebody is spewing in a deep, not their voice, another language, that sort of thing. Absolutely not.
I'd like to. Oh, I wish.
I'm sure he would have been like, they were bilingual. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
And then somebody said, a disease never crossed my mind. Interesting idea, but I scanned the link, so people have mentioned a certain disease.
Mm-hmm.
I scanned the link, and it seems that this is something that happens over a period of time, rather than having it happen all at once.
Yeah.
It's, is that correct? She did go to the hospital, and I believe she was released shortly after without any notable diseases. This, to me, sounds demonic.
If they were talking rabies, like, yeah, that wouldn't have all happened at once. It's a very...
They weren't talking rabies, it's a neurological disease that people were saying, do you think it's this? But it's been discredited. Someone said it sounds like a seizure, but that is not a seizure.
No. I mean, I know you probably is something really mad, but I'd like to be a little bit more, I'm like...
I know, and I like that, but... No, as soon as the tongues started coming out and it's all different languages and that, like I'd be like, this bitch is possessed. Fuck this bitch, and kick her in the face and run away.
Chuck her out. Chuck her to the street.
Yeah. Slag.
Get her out.
Straight in the punani. And then just start running. With the legs out. Can't help it.
Right, Stansbury House has ghost children everywhere.
Stansbury House?
Stansbury House.
Okay, fair enough. We won't go there.
No. Personal encounter. I wondered which story I should share next and figured, they've obviously done more than one, figured a more recent one that I swear needs to be investigated by a paranormal team would be fun.
We could do that.
We can do that.
Do that.
You're like, yes, I'm like, no.
Don't think I would be interested, but I'll give it a go. Never say never.
I mean, I'd like to go somewhere that's haunted, but I don't want to stay there. I want to be able to leave it on my own will. I don't want to do like
I don't want anal rape.
No.
Not in the mood.
No. What if I don't like them? I'd like to fancy them at least. So,
I don't think you get to see them.
Well, that's why I don't.
I tell you, when I did listen, before you go into the story, when I did listen to our last podcast, I do keep thinking about that woman, how mentally disturbed she was.
Well, my story was.
Yes.
Yeah. The blue people.
It's bothered me. No, she wasn't.
Oh no, she weren't the blue people.
No,
was she was in love with a ghost.
Who was in love with her, and then Thor, and then Loki, and then this and that. I'm just like, mate, is that woman okay?
Do you know how much of that story I had to cut out as well? Because we spent so long reading all her stuff, but in quietness.
Okay. Oh, okay. We didn't include it. I think because we were a bit like.
We're like, what is she going
on?
At first,
about? We were like, oh, you're being, raped by, a demonic presence, and then it went. It fucking took a left, and it's like all the gods from Avengers have been involved with her, and it was, and then that was a fucking left turn, and I was like, okay, she's not well.
Really, you just wanted to make sure that it wasn't real, because heaven forbid someone has had four for you.
That's what I'm saying. How dare she?
It is not true.
Yeah, it's not
He
true.
would not do that to me.
He did not come down, but it was, I mean, like, the whole Avengers were involved at the end, and I was like, nice fantasy, though. Like, I'm with you,
Yeah, I
but
get
it's
it.
not real,
I
babe.
hear you. I
Yeah.
have that dream often too.
And it's the fact that in every story, and there were so many stories across Reddit, nobody commented.
No one had time for that.
Back to you.
Anyway, I'm 44, female, psychic. I was born with these abilities, so I've seen things and known things my whole life.
Me too, brother.
A town I lived in once had this old historical house downtown close to the bus station. I was always taking the bus, so I was always waking by this. I think she means walking.
Oh, walking.
Walking by this house or driving past it in a bus. I hated looking at the house because there were ghost children everywhere. They knew I could see them too. The first time I approached the house to walk past it, I felt eyes staring at me. Lots of eyes. I had my earbuds in and I was looking down at the sidewalk, trying to avoid gum. Oh, on the floor, like.
Yeah.
As I started to walk past the house, I could feel all these eyes watching me from the windows. I walked halfway down the fence when I looked up at the house to see who was looking at me because it felt like kids, but why so many? I saw maybe 8 ghost children all over the house staring at me. Most of them were watching me from the windows, but there was one child standing on the balcony on the 2nd floor and another that was just a blur because they were just zooming around everywhere like a bird let loose in a house. I hated the feeling I got from the one who was on the balcony because it was feeling of hatred and such anger. That was also the oldest of the children too. The rest of them seemed to be there and surprised I could see them. The house was built back in 1920s, I believe, and the children all worn white gowns like bedtime long gowns. I come to find out that the house had been used for many purposes over the years, but at one point it was a hospital for children with TB. Then I finally understood why the nightgowns and why they were there and so many. I would try to avoid having to walk past the house if I could, but whenever I did pass by, I always waved to the children as they stared at me. A few would wave back over time.
So my first instinct was it was either a children's hospital, but I don't like that she gets such negative feelings. So maybe something untoward was going on as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because if it was like an orphanage or something like that,
yeah, which is what I thought initially.
Yeah, where they then had TB or whatever, then that would explain the negativity. The fact that she feels so negative about the house makes me feel like something. Are you on it? On the house?
You keep talking.
Yeah, it does. It makes me think that something else happened there. Because it's not often a child will pass and it has a negative feeling. Yes, I understand they search and all that, but hatred, that's coming from somewhere else. Like something bad happened.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
So there was only actually one comment, which was, is this the home that you are referring to? And there was a link. So I clicked on the link, and the link is the Stansbury Home. And then you can just see Victorian Home Museum tours. Yeah. There's lots of events and whatnot, but it says an old-fashioned ice cream social that they're going to have, or they had this year. And there's sort of like partially recovered stolen Stansbury Home medical collection. They've got a reward. Someone's been in there and stolen stuff. But yeah, there are images of this particular home. Now, the OP hasn't replied to say yes or no,
Right.
but based on being in 1920s that she said,
Yeah.
it fits the bill.
Right.
But they have lots of events there, so I'm not sure whether it actually is.
Maybe. The thing is, not everybody will feel that. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've had that conversation before, like the feel of energy, the shift of energy, that sort of thing. If she's telling the truth and she's indeed psychic as she says, then she could be feeling what they're feeling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I won't discredit it, but I don't know. I don't think it was it can't be just a hospital ward where children sadly passed away. I feel like if you're getting negativity, it's because something negative was happening to the children.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? To make them angry. Right. I'm going to finish it off.
Go.
Okay. Have you ever experienced something truly paranormal that still gives you the chills? Yes. One night I woke up at 3:17 a.m. to the sound of soft humming. I live alone. The melody was unfamiliar, but it felt old. I checked every room. Nothing. As I returned to bed, my TV flickered on by itself. I paused. Black and white movie was playing. Subtitle read, "You're not alone." I don't even own that movie. My whole body. The humming stopped. I never heard it again, but I still wake up at 3:17 a.m. sometimes for no reason at all. Anything?
I mean, I was going to blame static.
Yeah.
The TV.
For the TV turning on?
Yeah.
How can a TV turn on from static?
Well, I had a little radio in my room when I was really young, and when I
That was in 1962, bruv.
I felt like I wasn't alive in 1962. You dramatic. But no, it's not a nice feeling, is it? I would freak. I wouldn't go back in my room if
I would freak out.
If I'd walked out my room to go see what a fucking humming noise was, which I probably wouldn't.
No.
To come back into my TV flickering and a title. No.
I can't really
I'm
give
out.
you what people think about it, because they literally have spoken about themselves in the rest of the Reddit thread. Although I will give you this woman's because it's 3 lines long. I saw a full body apparition of an elderly woman along the length of my kitchen counter. Lasted about 10 seconds, but I will never forget that. Again, moving.
Okay.
There's a lot of moving going on here because I wouldn't stay. That's it, guys.
Burn.
Burn. But
Burn
yeah,
it down.
we don't believe Emily's thing about static.
I feel like that's
It's 2025 now.
perfectly reasonable.
It's not reasonable. It's a really silly. Even I, growing up, had a black and white TV. You still had to turn the knob. No, it was not static.
I feel like static.
It was not static. It was definitely not static. No, was not static. Was it static?
It could be. You
It
don't
was
know
not
how
static.
electrically charged her home is.
You're making it worse. It's not charmed, babe. Right, guys.
Like, follow, subscribe.
And we will see you in about 10 minutes. Got make a wish. See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.
Alright, not you. You're obviously...
Oh,
Yeah, you're
my
still
body.
here.
What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think